Let me tell you a story that completely changed my life. And I promise you, after hearing this, you will never see life the same way again. It started with a simple phone call. I was catching up with my friend, and as we always do, like we talk about deep topics. Out of nowhere, I asked him, "Do you believe in God?" And his answer completely threw me off. He said, "Yes, I am God. Everything I manifest comes to fruition." For a second, I thought he was joking and I started laughing. But he actually told me, "I am not kidding. I am God. Why are you laughing?" Like, I couldn't help but laugh. Like, seriously? Like, are you serious in this situation? Like, what's going on? Is there something that I do not comprehend here, or can you explain? It did sound so ridiculous to me at that time. I was having an inner dialogue going inside of me, like, how can someone believe something like that? And guess what? I do believe it now. But even after we hang up, I kept rethinking about what he have said. And I asked myself, like, where did he come up with this thought? How did he believe that he is God? I kept like wondering like how someone can believe something so strongly like that. A few days later, I go to the bookstore and my eyes got drawn to this book called At Your Command by Neville Goddard. I felt like the book was speaking to me. So I grabbed the book, I bought it, and I went home and I started reading. Non-stop. I finished reading the book in one day and it hit me like a wave. This book opened my third eye. I started seeing life in different perspective. And that when I realized the truth that you are God, that we're all our God. I know that this might sound crazy to you right now. It did to me, but trust me, this concept is real and it's waiting for you to embrace it. You have had this power all along, even if you didn't realize it. Everything that you have been searching for, the answers, the love, the healing, the abundance, it's all within you, Goddess. It's all within you. I know how it feels to feel lost or even disconnected, alone, and unsure of your path. But once you start seeing life with the eyes of God, your life will transform. You will start viewing life with different perspective, and everything in your life will change for good. Everything. I used this exact realization to heal my chronic illness that was almost going to take my life. Without this shift, I would not be even here to share this story. I have devoted 10 years of my life to understand how we can connect with our inner God, how we can heal any illness and manifest all our desires, and living in alignment with our true power. I am here to share all the secrets I have learned from my own life experiences so you can do the same. Hello, Goddess. My name is Khuloud, but you can call me Kay. I am here to help you connect with your inner God, to show you that you have the power to manifest the life that you truly desire. If I can do it, you can do it too. Now, let's get real. I want to share with you some of my most transformative moments in my life. These aren't just concepts and ideas. These are experiences that changed me at my core. And I promise you, if you take this to heart, you will never see life the same way again. So let's talk, just you and me. Your thoughts create your reality. There was time that when I truly felt powerless, like life was happening to me and I had no control of it. During that time, I was dealing with a chronic illness, and every day it felt like my body was betraying me. I remember waking up one morning, overthinking, overwhelmed, and asking the universe why this is happening to me. I was angry, I was frustrated, and I was scared. But deep down, there was a quiet voice telling me, there's more, Kay. You are way more powerful than you can imagine. That when I started exploring the idea that my thoughts were shaping my reality. At first, I thought it's an easy concept to go through and to work on, but it wasn't that easy at all. It took me years to be able to start talking to myself in a nicer and loving way. I did ask myself, like, how can changing my thoughts help me heal my body? I will be honest with you, during that time, I didn't have a lot of time to ask myself a lot of questions and just keep trying to figure it out. During that time, I was desperate for anything that can heal my body right now. So I told myself, I'm going to go all in and change and rewire the way how I talk to myself and how I think. I started changing my internal dialogue. Instead of saying, why me? I started saying, I am healing. I am healthy. My body knows how to heal itself. And my body is whole. I started seeing myself as already healthy. I started visualizing every single day that I am healed and I'm free of pain and living in the life that I dreamed of. To be honest, it wasn't easy at first. But slowly, the more I believe in the words that I used to tell myself, the easier it gets. And the more my reality started to shift, which made my body respond. And the illness that once felt like it's my identity, it began to fade. And in 1 month, I healed myself. I want you to ask yourself these deep questions to actually shift your mind. If I am God, how would I see this situation? What would a divine, powerful version of yourself do right now? When you begin to think and act as if you are healed, as if you are already have the life you want, that is when the magic happens. I want you to start paying attention to your thoughts. Your thoughts are not just ideas or just words that you're hearing in your mind. They are creating the world you're living in. Do you hear me? Your thoughts are creating the world you are living in. So if you want to change your life, it begins in your mind. Trust me, this works. Tapping into your inner God. I will never forget the day I realized that I'm actually powerful than I actually think. You are so powerful, goddess. And I'm gonna teach you how powerful you are. At that time, I was living in Dubai. But deep down, my heart was pulling me to go and live in LA. I even told myself, what I'm gonna be doing in LA? How I'm gonna be going there or living there? But I always used to envision myself living in LA, walking in the streets of LA. And it felt so real, like I am living it. I used to close my eyes and just visualize me stepping into the airport and seeing the palm trees of LA. I didn't know how I'm gonna make it happen, or even what's the purpose of me going there. It seemed as a fantasy, too big to ever become my reality. I always used to believe that everything I desire will come to fruition. So with my deep visualization and actually feeling it and sensing it and living it in my visualization, it came to fruition. But I didn't get caught up into the details that how it will happen or when it will happen. I just let it go. I just surrendered. I trusted and I believed that it's already mine. It's already happening. I just focused on the feeling of already being there, living there, And I trusted that the universe would take care of it. And it actually did. I live in LA. I do live in LA. Listen, this didn't happen by magic. Opportunities started showing up in ways that I would never, ever can even predict. The universe aligned everything perfectly because I believed it was already mine. I believed it. What once felt impossible became my reality. And here's what I want you to understand. You don't have to figure out every single step. The hows isn't your job. Your job is to believe it's already yours, to feel it deeply, and trust that the universe will bring those opportunities to you. The universe will make it happen in ways that you will never, ever could imagine. I want you to ask yourself, what is that big dream that you pushed away because other people told you that you can't make that happen and you want it so bad to happen? Write a list if you want to and start embodying that version of you that already has it. You are the creator of your life. You are God, goddess. So just to be clear, when I say you are God, this is how I see it. This is how I perceive it. I perceive that we are all part of God. All of us, human beings, our souls is part of God. And we possess that power. So why don't we use it for good? Why don't we use it to manifest the things that we actually want to manifest and create in our reality? Why are we choosing suffering instead of joy and happiness and love and abundance? If this resonated with you and you would love to see more, hit subscribe to stay connected. I'll be here to support you in your journey. Your presence means the world to me. I'm grateful for you watching. Healing through self-compassion. This one is deeply personal to me because I struggled with this point for life. And I truly believe that you relate to this too, because I used to be harsh on myself. Constantly, I used to feel like I wasn't doing enough. I would tell myself like I wasn't healing fast. Why I couldn't manifest this when the other person is manifesting this even faster than me and they don't know anything about manifestation. And I would beat myself up over every little thing. That energy kept me stuck in this self-criticism. I used to give all my love and validation to others, hoping that they were reflected back to me. But I never gave that love to myself. I was trying to manifest healing and abundance, but I was doing it from a place of lack, of not feeling worthy of it. I wasn't showing myself the same compassion that I used to give to other people. It wasn't until I decided to take self-compassion a little bit too seriously. My healing started happening faster. My abundance started coming faster. Everything I was manifesting was happening even faster and faster than I can even imagine. Just because I started loving myself. A lot of spiritual coaches actually don't talk about this. When you are manifesting something or you want to manifest something and it's not working out, it's because you're lacking something inside of you. And that one thing that you are lacking is actually self-compassion. Loving yourself deeply, understanding and healing your inner child first for you to be able to manifest the things that you actually want. Without doing this first, you will not be able to manifest it, or you will manifest it and lose it afterwards. I remember one day I broke down and I was asking myself why I am not healing, why I am not manifesting the things that I want, why when I get them, they disappear. Because I wasn't looking within. I wasn't tuning in with my inner self. my inner God. I told myself enough is enough. And I'm going all in loving myself and taking care of myself and healing myself from all the wounds. Once I started doing that, I started healing. I started manifesting everything I wanted in my life. And things started flowing effortlessly without me asking for it. I had to believe that I was enough. I do not need anyone's validation to love me, to respect me, to know my worth. Because I am enough. You are enough, Goddess. Stop being hard on yourself. You are already divine. You don't need to earn your worth or prove yourself to someone else or hustle for love. Show yourself the love you have always been waiting for every single day. This is where true healing begins, and you will start seeing your manifestations running to you. I remember when I was going through my own struggles, feeling so lost and unsure. Like no one can understand what I'm going through. It was hard. But what I wish I knew back then, that I wasn't alone in this journey. There was always someone out there that was going through a similar situation. So if you are feeling that way right now, if you are going through something and you don't know what to do next, I want you to know I have been there. And I am here for you, Goddess. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. If you have any questions about anything that you are facing right now, please drop them in the comments. I will answer you either directly or in a video, because your journey matters to me and I want to help you as much as I can. You deserve to feel supported, empowered, and connected. Don't keep it all inside of you. Let's figure it out together. We are in this journey together, and I'm here to help you every step of the way, Goddess. So please reach out. Okay, let's try it again just to make sure the sound is perfect and I am good to go, so we can start filming and recording this in my bedroom. I love love. It's just, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful. I don't want to cry. I'm filming this. Ah!